This is how the worst day of my life began. A masked man closing in on Dunwall Tower. Now it's happening again. Another Empress falls, another story ends. Last time it almost ruined the Empire. Will I do any better? Delilah outfoxed me and I never saw it coming. But I was Corvo before I was the Royal Protector. Before I owned a sword, I fought with sticks and broken glass, whatever came to hand. I don't know what grand scheme you've got underway, Delilah, but I'll give all I've got to stop you.
And remarkable. You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight, and Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
Too late for regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
The Duke's brother so long ago. Would any of this... Hey.
Megan.
I can't believe I'm telling you this, but you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
I want to hear you say it.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, we were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill Jessamine.
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did, but suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did, or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it, but neither will I.
No, I don't think you will. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff and I'll go alone from here. If old Samuel could see me now.
Have to practice on every building on this street.
Why not? No one to stop us from tearing up. city.
My dear old dad says that Emmett Lark built this place.
Oh, who cares who built it? Old Lady Grithers lived here when I was growing up. She's gone now, trampled underfoot in one of those riots.
That's a bad way to go.
The trick is to die in bed, belly full of whiskey. That's how I'm gonna go out. You watch.
No, I'm thinking it's a belly full of stab wounds for you, throwing up blood in an alley. The air smells like rat piss today. You bastard!
That's a shame.
I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower.
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now. But know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
Go then, and carry the blessing of the Abbey with you. End Delilah and make Dunwall whole again for all the people of the Empire. I've done what I could, served the Abbey the best I was able.
This is Delilah's doing.
Yellow dyes for golden day. 6 hands sift and 6 hands bled. Make the pigment blood. Four hands sift and 4 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Coal tar dye, pig's placenta, grind and wash, rich magenta.
2 hands sift and 2 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Shade and hue, dig and crack. Crush and mix, eyeless black. 8 hands sift and 8 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Thrice. That's the part I always mix up. Tap the whalebone thrice, not twice. Look at you, full of honey and dandelion. You finally mastered the greyhound plan. A bit peckish. Could use a muffin. Maybe there's a nice tin of hagfish in the cupboard.
After the fight with the overseers at the main gate, some of us put down the rest of the dogs. Then I dragged a few away and kept them for myself. When the moon showed its proper face, I made ready. The first couple were all mixed up. Too many legs and too many eyes. Then they tore each other apart.
But eventually you got it right.
Yes, just before dawn. And I loved them.
Delilah's hatred for Jessamine is endless. Jessamine, I wish I could hold you just once more.
All dried out, but that makes it easier to collect. Less messy. You can still smell it.
How much of the algae does Our Lady Delilah want? And what's it for? Tell me. I won't let the secret slip.
She just needs a bit, and if you promise to keep your tongue in your head, I'll tell you. It's part of her new undertaking. A painting to end all paintings, she says. Some great new magic she's concocting.
After taking Dunwall Tower itself, what more could our mistress want?
Delilah wants the whole world's love. The seas around it and the stars above it. It's gotta be something nice. Something no one else has thought of. Maybe something like God's eyes, or the bladder of a cat.
Whatever.
not let them pass, and if he does, I swear I will never, ever. A few days ago, she was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room once she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change everything. The world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare.
Why am I always the one who has to gather moss under...
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her.
So here we are, where my dear, lying half-sister Jessamine and I played as children. Where she first opened her bedchambers to you, then gave birth to your daughter. Where you let Dowd murder sweet Jessamine. The place that ruined both our lives.
You have a twisted view of the world, and I have no idea whether you're telling the truth or not. But it doesn't matter.
adore the sound they make hitting bottom. So delicate, so fine.
The old woman we pushed off the roof cared more about these dishes than she did her own rotten bones. She begged us not to break anything else.
Oh, please, not that one. It's over 100 years old.
No, no. That belonged to Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin. It was a wedding gift.
The older it is, the more exciting to smash, I say.
Yes. Why is that, I wonder? Another mystery.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
What's going on? Don't stay. Strange how it moves. Like a man, but not like a man.
Oil runs through its veins, rendered from the fat of leviathans from the deep, icy waters.
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched by the void at all. Could we make one of the bones, I wonder? Like the grave hounds.
Delilah could, with Brianna's help. She was always oh so clever with the bones of things.
Yes, but Brianna's dead. Now there's room for another of us to become Delilah's favorite.
We should make a man of bones to win her favor. With Jindosh in the grave, his clockwork toys won't last forever.
Favorite when she sees what I can do with a bit of cat fur and a bone from a drowned man's leg.
This playback indicates some detection without certainty.
her once, I told her 1,000 times. You have to learn the words and say them just right. Otherwise the spell won't
Let
work.
me help you! Is someone there?
Okay, trigger exploration grid.
There, the power's back on. That should help.
No burning breeze on the air, sister. The belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
We should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
Hello?
Idling. Commence lens. Make a note. Remove this playback after the final field test. Extra diagnostic playback loop. Idling. Commence lens refocus.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel? Delilah's new painting sounds dangerous, but I might be able to sabotage it. With more corrupt runes, maybe I could turn Delilah's painting against her.
after the final field test. Make a note. Remove this playback indicates some detection without certainty.
The clockwork thing is still out there somewhere. I have to listen for it coming.
Okay, enemy encountered.
What's happening now? No!
Override.
What's going on here?
This plays if someone eludes the machine. Search playback.
We are part of a very small group. Almost the last of Jessamine's circle. And we've both been marked by the black-eyed bastard. What do you think? Do you ever get cold at night, Lord Protector?
This won't do. To have the tower humming and belching sparks.
Playback for combat, triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Quarry hell. Playback for execution of foe. Okay, shut it down. Playback indicates lost enemy. When this plays, search is underway. Continued search.
For what they've done to the tower.
That wasn't mine. I don't care what anybody says. I know mine, and that's what it is.
want the sting in the light.
I won't let him escape! I'll grind your skull into a very powder like drink it with tea!
Painting against her.
General detection state. Rotations. Reintroducing graphite. Handling. Commencing. Machine is experiencing uncertainty.
The clockwork thing is still out there somewhere. Got to listen for it coming.
Something tripped the detection rig unduly.
I'll need to slip away for food soon. So risky, the way those malevolent hags come and go.
Extra diagnostic playback loop. Unauthorized presence. Well, at this place, someone's been beaten by one of war machines.
Air feels damp. Heavy. Could be a storm coming in.
She can't notice. For all anyone knows, I'm the favorite. Why not? Someone's burning whale oil again. Curious, who would want the sting and all that? Of course I got it on the dawn. What else? They're no good otherwise.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Maybe the wind or something.
And die at my hands.
If that doesn't do it, then I've got no idea how to fix it.
What has Delilah done to the throne?
Nothing here. Let's have a look around.
This is a great wrongness. I must be one with the flesh. I, she, we walk and breathe, but we are incomplete. She feeds on the cracks in the world, hollow shell with my face. My spirit returns. To the canvas, and I will show you my vision.
Change the number of corrupt runes attached to the throne, it should turn Delilah's painting against her. So she'd replace all the world with this.
Why shouldn't my people love their empress? That was taken from me. In return, I will take back. You are. Where are you? Don't be afraid.
meeting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
No idea what you've done. This is everything I wanted. I see it all. I've won. Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect.
Father, what happened?
Take it easy. I'll explain everything.
And so the Duke fell, and in his place rose up a man of the people. Paolo had come into the world with nothing, and knew the lives of the least privileged. Sometimes power shouts, and sometimes it whispers. In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled, and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Attano by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
On the sands of sweet Serkonos did we bathe in the sun, sharing grapes from Culero when you were the only one.
On the streets of Karnaca, I met you long ago, when the city was so peaceful and the bay seemed to glow.
We danced and sang until the early ships sailed, and when morning bells rang, only then we exhaled. Now the sands of Serkonos, they're burning in the sun,
And the grapes from Culero are withered and finally done.
now we cower in the alleys of streets where we did stroll, while the Duke claims our riches and his firing squads patrol. We run and hide until the evening ships sail. When the night is black, only then we exhale. So meet me in the shadows, bring your sweetest grapes. We'll slip on to a whaler, and maybe we'll escape.